Hello and welcome to part 4 of my Total War Attila. I'm playing the White Huns and we're set to very hard difficulty. Last time we had pretty much finished off this army and somehow they managed to fortify themselves into a destroyed city. I don't understand how that's possible. They didn't rebuild the city, so you wouldn't think they'd have walls. But we also came up here and burned this city. The army took quite a bit of damage, but it was still a decisive victory. We had trouble with our lines. For some reason we couldn't get good straight lines with our archer cavalry, so I ended up having to separate them out and it did not go as well as I hoped. But we are going to begin encamping and letting this heal up for a bit. And that is all of their movement. I don't believe that we'll be able to attack this turn. Let us find out. We can. So, we only have these forces. I'm just going to auto-resolve this. I'm bringing in nearly 3,000 cavalry to fight a couple of skirmisher units. So this should be, I'm going to go with protective. Probably should do balance, but I want to play around and see which is the better option. See if we lose, how many we lose. Yeah, I think balance would have lost less. But we didn't lose any units. This army is getting a little battered. They're fully destroyed. We're going to raise the settlement. And that will be the end of the Africans, who were silly and decided to declare their attack against me, and that was not to be accepted. This army is pretty good. It's going to have 3 turns until replenishment. We're going to be heading down to here to Parthia to burn them to the ground. Our goal is nothing but desolate provinces. Now we can see up north the other Huns have already begun their work. The world must be barren. That is the goal. Let's look at our builds real fast. Here we have 2. That's interesting. So I could build that. What would this do for me? It would double my food consumption. It would give me Heptalite chargers and a new sword unit, Klingulus Kandas. Would give next to like 275 wealth. +2 growth and +1 army recruitment. How much food is this horde producing? Only 25, so I actually don't make enough food for that, which would be problematic. So I'm probably going to do this cart maker first. What do I need to get? What do I need to get my royal yurt builder? I need that. What am I currently working on? Do I not have anything? I don't have anything. So I have finished that. I have my +3 growth. I could start building to the point of getting reduced upkeep, but I think it's way over here. Yeah, so that would be a mere 83 turns to accomplish that. Or I could come over here and I can get my yurt maker. I could come over here and get preserved food wagons and the nomadic trade depot, or I could come down here and get +5 wealth and a warlord's yurt. Warlord's yurt does not sound terrible. Kind of want to go here. I need more food, so we're going to go ahead and go for this improved food building next. What does this do? We haven't only raided anything. It would only take 1 turn to do that, but if we're not raiding, we would get considerably more from subsistence. We're gonna do that. That's gonna bring in a ton of money. It's gonna eat up a lot of our money as well, but adding, I mean, if we're getting 700, effectively we're getting another 175 from that tech, just from one place, giving us 700 in substance. So that's kind of good. This one, we're getting very close to picking up our 4th horde. This one, we can build more food and money. It's 150 food and 40 more, and 10 more food. This one is filled with food. I almost think it'd be better to turn this into a warrior yurt so that I can actually build more. We could do a meat cure, which would give +7 growth, which would help with the growth, and it would improve the animal husbandry, which we have a ton of here, and it would give us more food that way. We could do this one, which would give just 400 more wealth. That's not terrible. We can't build the royal yurt yet. I really think I should turn this into something else. What would I turn it into? Probably warriors yurts, because then I get the step mountain bows, and I can build my own, and the step mountain brigands. But I don't really need it. Looking at my army, even though it's pretty chewed up, my step mounted bows are going to repair themselves. How many turns is this going to take you? 10 turns. I can rebuild way faster than that. So we're going to actually merge the really bad units. And we'll just take the time to build more. I need like whole units. Now these guys are hard to get apparently. I can't make them yet, even though they're awesome. So we're just gonna let them heal up. You are kind of a useless unit, but you're cheap. You're a cheap, useless unit, which is pretty decent for auto-resolve when I don't feel like actually fighting it. You are gonna sit off here by yourself for a while. So let's build something. I'm thinking the money. That'd be 400 additional gold a turn. This one would be... We're going to go with this one. It'll increase growth, which is vital to the improving... and it will... and they're just going to be sitting here for a few turns anyways. They're going to be who the next horde comes. Over here in the middle of nowhere in Desolate Terrain is a good place for hordes to build. We can't really get much money there, but that's okay. You're gaining 3 per turn, that's fine. Over here, you're excellent. You're getting 12 per turn. Of course, a lot of that is temporary stuff. But it's fine, it'll keep you happy till we can get you over to destroy Dagestan. Looking at this, is anyone not like utterly angry with us? You. We would really like money. If we can just keep randomly telling these people, hey, give us money, we should absolutely do it. We won't kill you if you give us money. Doesn't have to be. I mean, that's 600 gold we got for those two just saying, hey, give us some money. If that's all we do in the way of stuff, and then occasionally someone will drop, 4 digits on us in the way of peace. You are not recruiting any, which is somewhat poor. So that's fine. You're going to be marching, and this guy will be doing the rest of the fighting. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to Oh, I can't merge because of that. Oh well, I guess I'm just gonna end the turn. And we have an enemy who is killed in battle. Deeply saddened by that. Now this spy, he is going to end up running ahead to Dagestan in preparation of our destruction of Parthia. And when I get a horde, I want to make sure that everyone has about 15 units, with 10 of them being archers and 5 of them being some version of melee. Preferably, you know, cavalry melee, so that they're fast and can avoid combat till I need them to charge in. And really, shot cavalry are what I really want. They're excellent at, you know, breaking them up at the end, especially when they've been really reduced by the archers, or for, you know, taking out general units with a good old cav sandwich. Now we have the Sibirs over here, but they're not going to mess with us. They gave us money, which we'll probably ask for every other turn. Give us money. We want money. Endless money. Okay, you didn't level up, so you leveled up. Probably from your governor-like duties. Okay, you have an artist, which is actually like kind of pointless. Is there anything else? Artists are great if you're like a different one. It's not so amazing. We'll go with sure, you can have that. Do I want that or do I want that first? We want that first. So we're gonna go here and here. That way next time we can get this. We of course are building up to this because we want that 2 points of cunning. So it'll be next time we'll probably pick up this and that. Then we'll pick up these two, and then we'll put it 2 into that. And once we're down there, life is much better. You're good with melee cav. Now, which one of our hordes is... You're at 6, but you're not really growing. Probably because you are not camped. Okay. You are going to start by moving here. And then come around to here. Okay, you guys are going to get out of horde mode. You're going to start by running over to here. The goal is to put them on opposite ends of this little red line, so that they can support each other and still encamp. Excellent. Now we have groups encamped. That's going to almost give them a full thing instead. Now you are over here trying to not do anything too crazy, because you have turns left. I do kind of want to move you just closer, so we're gonna move you to like here. You don't really want your hordes to be unsupported. If I lose this guy, I lose like all my food. I just lose way too much. Now you need to just come running this way. You need to let me know how bad it is when I'm going to go into Dagestan. They have an army here. Some cavalry archers, some things I don't know. A bunch of spear lines that aren't going to be too exciting. 2 missiles. These guys are actually the most annoying things that I see here. Okay, looking at this, what can I get? You can pick that up. How important is this? Not very important. Not really caring about that at all. So now we're going to go for food. For the most part, I mean, getting up to here would be nice. It would give us battle movement speed. Getting all of this cavalry stuff would be kind of cool, but it's not really hugely important. These, I'm not sure if they would be, how much more they would cost. We don't really want to spend huge amounts if we don't have to. So your units are improving. How much would it cost to upgrade you? It would be 216. So if I upgraded you, it would cost me 150 more turn to pay for you, and I don't even want you. That would be a ridiculous expenditure. So something we're not going to do. Now you are still 8 turns away, 8 turns away, 7 turns away, 5. Now can I buy more of these Lancer guys? Because I would really like to. I could buy this guy, but he's 163 and 132. Building my own is just better. I still can't buy one of those. Not that I really want to pay for the upkeep on it yet, but having one of those would be convenient. Okay, there's not much we can really do to... Let's just look and see if there's anything that I want to build. That would be 300 more wealth and it would give me commercial wealth. Do I have anything that does commercial? No. If I converted you, what could I build? I could build a spinner's yurt. That's industry. This is a spinner's yurt. Let's look and see what we have here. So this is how I get onagers. What do I need to do that? I need that. Okay. So I could do that instead. +5 tax rate's not terrible. +1 horde growth is okay. +5 ammunition, that's literally so little, I don't even think it would give me additional bow or additional arrow. So, this is Parthia, right? No, this is Atropatine. I'm assuming I'm at war with him, but just for kicks. Look, we're at war. I'm gonna give you a chance.
The door is open to you.
Oh, I can't do anything with you. We may have to go kill Atropine before we take out the Parthians. Something to consider. Okay, we're gonna go in the turn. We could have built something there, but I don't know what I want to build. And saving money so that I can fund my new horde in about 2 turns is vastly more important. Which actually means the group that the battle axes should never have been raising. I need them to just be building lots of population. Go have kids, don't do fighting. Now I assumed I could see the Parthian army from where I am at, but I cannot. So that's a bit bizarre. I also need to give archers to both units. Refill my archers. They're very cheap, they're expendable units, but they take out units that are worth way more, and they do it quite effectively. Assuming you can get the straight lines and keep moving them forward and backwards in a consistent pattern, and stay out of the reach of the people coming at you, they're just incredible. So we may need to... So I mean that's something we really need to make sure that we keep our archers strong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I see I'd like more archers in this group. So you are my archer maker. Before I do this, oh, so we have an army here. That is the army of the Eastern Separatists. Interesting. That is a 14-man unit. Okay, so you come here.
The shadows of friends.
What do we have? We have some javelins. We have one ranged. We have a bunch of swordsmen that have good armor. Which is odd because I actually don't think the armors are that high. Then on here, let us see, we have, I still can't tell what these are. I'm betting they're probably cav. So, you're gonna walk over to here. And the question is, are the Eastern Separatists going to help out here? My bet is probably not. So you've done that. You are gonna also, you at this point are just going to attack here. And I believe that if anything, the Eastern Separatists may help us. Oh, that's interesting. It's already been sacked. Now, if I raise it at this point and the Eastern Separatists just move in, then that would be interesting. What is this wall? I have no idea what that wall is. Maybe it's an aqueduct? Maybe it's an aqueduct for the water? But it looks like a military wall with like major towers. Well, we're gonna sack it. Get some experience, because why not? And then we're going to both hop into here so that we can get some growth, as we do need many turns of that. This tribe here is going to come to here just to be within reach. Actually, at this point, I'm somewhat concerned. You need to go into that. I'm going to put you right here. Because what I don't want is this army to come and hit my weakened army. I want to see if the Eastern Separatists will take the city. If they will, then I will burn down the city after they're there. We can't leave anything behind. That would be something being left behind. Merv. That'll be our next target, obviously. We can't really leave this army here either. Now they're fortified. I don't really want to mess with the fortifications, I don't think. Because they would just hide in there. Unless I can get an onager. Can I buy an onager here? Nope. It would really be nice to have one onager. You have nothing you can build here. You can upgrade that. But I don't know if it would get rid of my other archers. I don't think it does. But it would suck if I would lose access to my cheaper archers. So that would add 10% from commercial buildings I don't have. That would add growth, horde construction minuses. Oh, but apparently I can't build it. What do I need for this? I need that, which is not what I'm working on. I want it for food instead. But that's because this horde needs food. I could build that. It would still leave me with a little bit. Oh, I can't build anything there. I can't build that for a while. I don't like this cart maker. Let's look at this again. So we have the cart maker. I can go up to a felt maker, which is just a ton of money. So that'd be 1,000 versus this. This gives me. Oh, I already have a yurt builder. So This would just give me 1650 from industry. This would give me 1100 from industry. So this is just money. This gives me bonuses from commercial buildings, but at this point I have no commercial buildings. So I kind of feel like that's a waste of time. And then going the felt maker and then the cloth maker just makes more sense, and because I do need to pay for my armies. So we're going to take this and we're going to convert it to a spinner's yurt. I mean, if I had commercial buildings going, that would be something, but I don't have any commercial buildings. Now you give me Avar Horde and Hunnic Devil Archer, so that's kind of cool. So apparently I want to go the archery path, probably. Hunnic Ambushers. Oh, here's where I get my Lancers. I do need one horde to build these Step Lancers. And then Noble Step Cataphracts. So I need one horde to definitely go this way, and I need another horde to go this way. Is there anything I really care about here? Not really. This is where I get those axemen. Which I may build one military army, our main, you know. So that would be where I go. Okay, what do I need to get this? That's way over there. Okay. What do I need to get this one? That's also over there. So getting there is important, and would take a mere 45 turns. We're gonna keep working on food. This right here gives us +3 food to all reserves. Our food is going to be very difficult to depend upon because of the areas like right here we're not getting any food from growth. And I don't necessarily want to have 3 food places. I really, the horde that has 3, I kind of want to ditch one of them and build a military building. Just not ready yet because I can't get to what I want. I am going to build this. Start moving towards the horse archers that I want. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and end the turn. You have more building slots here than like in one city, but you don't get as many cities as like a normal country would. So even though you may be able to build more buildings and not worry as much about some of the things you'd have to as a 3-city province or region, you still have to kind of plan out what you're willing to have. And I think 2 food locations in the long term is going to be what I end up with. So possibly just 2 of the ones that make the most money, because I can build multiple of the same. And it doesn't look like a lot of my stuff costs food, it costs integrity. So as long as I'm growing, have enough food that I'm growing consistently, I don't necessarily need that much. Ooh. So who's fighting who? It looks like the Parthians have shown up. And they're attacking them. Well, here's the thing. I would prefer to not even fight this fight. So we're going to go ahead and auto fight this because I don't want to take any losses. I'm just going to let the Sibirs and the Eastern Separatists go in. And then we'll raise the city, because I won't have to spend all my AP raising the city. And this will be kind of fun. We'll get to watch a relatively minor battle. And there's not that many battles we'll have where we ally with multiple other nations. I mean, this is going to be a rarity. I wonder if those axemen are in here. No, I'm pretty sure I got rid of them altogether. They were 560 gold a turn to keep. And it's like 4 of these horse archers for the 1 unit, and that's just a ridiculous amount to spend. I guess 3 of the horse archer units, 3.5. I don't know. Way too much for a unit when we can win with much cheaper stuff. Okay, well, let's see what we have. We're gonna go ahead and start the battle, and our goal is to just kind of watch. Looking at the map,
the enemy has reinforcements.
We're here. Oh, we came in right next to them. If they come this way, I'm gonna have to deal with that. My hope is that they're just racing for the city. Okay, so here are the warriors of Parthia. That is a terrible angle. I really do like the ability to zoom up in Rome 2 way better than the ability to zoom up in Attila. When I first got Attila and I was looking at this, I was very disappointed at the ability to zoom up on units. We're going to go ahead and speed this up a lot. If I fought this, I would lose. Or if I sent my men in to fight with them, or sorry, if I auto-resolve this instead of just watching it happen, it would be very detrimental. On the off chance it becomes important, I'm going to go ahead and bring up my archers. Now this city is utterly destroyed. It's 92% damage. So they are so close to breaking already. Oh, let's go kill this one unit for fun. We're going to use heavy shot. Oh no, flaming shot. I think flaming shot does the best basic damage. We haven't killed any of the hurlers yet. We have killed a lot of these javelin guys. Come on, get away from him. Don't let him get off his javelins. Oh, he got off his javelins. Look at all that damage. See? I was saying there was no reason for us to do this, and I decided to go out for a little fun and got creamed by javelins. Doing the range game works less well if they all have range.
It's an ambush.
Don't let the cavalry get near you. It's a bad thing. Don't let the cavalry get near you. It's a bad thing. Don't let the cavalry get near you, 'cause it's a bad thing. It helps if you sing songs to your men to inspire them, you know. I believe this is the only one still fighting. Okay, apparently he's going to come in. And they should go down pretty quickly. And then we'll kill them. Okay, end the battle. I probably should have just sat off to the side, but that would have been boring. I lost 125. Wow, that was sad. But we're gonna raise the settlement using someone else's AP, if we can. I think I gotta decide what we do to them. Oh, this poor unit, it got nailed by javelins. Most of the rest of the archers were unhindered, and they'll go back. They got some experience from killing a couple dudes, and it'll be a while before we have another big battle, I think. Eventually Parthia is going to come, or sorry, the Sassanids are going to come after us. We cannot just annihilate all of their fiefs or satrapies without eventually having them do something. We're gonna add to our forces. 1% is not that much, but we had a lot going in. Oh, good, they raised it. That did leave these eastern dudes. These eastern dudes look pretty battered. Apparently they came off with a lot of injuries. Should have just let them go and weaken them more. Interesting. Well, the Sibirs have fought a battle with us. I'm sure they'll be excited to speak of the day they rode with the true Huns. Oh, maybe they got rid of the Easterns. Oh, we got some experience that makes this much more worthwhile. So you gonna do that one, and that's good because you're recruiting most of our troops. You, on the other hand, oh, it's this army. I looked at this before. Is there anything that reduces upkeep? You're gonna go with that and that. Shoot your arrows faster and get over there. Okay. Now then, let's look at where we stand. We have this one army. I kind of just want to auto-resolve, destroy them. Oh, you're way over here. Oh, Merv is the Eastern Separatist. Interesting. How are you looking? I'm not ready to send you into battle yet. You are pretty much unhurt. You're looking fine. How are we looking in the way of building that new horde? Oh, we're 2 turns away. You have so much that I would love to build for you. That slot right there is probably going to be our troops for this unit. It will take 6, so we basically have to build 7 more. I want your Lancers. Okay, can I recruit any Lancers yet? They're so good. I would so love it if I could recruit Lancers. No. Not what I want. Can I recruit Lancers? Come on. Why can't I do that? Okay, well, we're gonna come and just knock these people out of here. They're encamped. I'm gonna bring you up to here. I'm gonna bring you into, and then you're going to do the attack. Oh, you suck. Okay, you Come here. Excellent. You should be able to do the attack without running out of points. That balance of power is much worse than I expected it to be. We'll just do that. We're gonna get 8% recovery because it's actually difficult. We have to encamp to get recovery. So if we don't run out of people, that's much better. And we took out a big army. We don't want to play whack-a-mole, which you'll hear in some of my other commentary, where you basically just keep hitting the same things over and over again. You are going to move a little bit this way. And then you're going to encamp. Get that growth going and regain. You are going to sign up with them. He has the best build stuff. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units like that. So I'm going to fill you up with you can only take 2. Have those 2. Now you also need. Come over here. And I kind of want to give you these. But I will not. I have 3 more archery units. Then, oh, you've gone too far. That's gonna hurt. What about you? Have you gone too far? Yeah, so if I've gone too far, I might as well.
Thirsty for battle. What do you want?
Let's go visit Merv.
No, I can't.
Now we know that this unit's here, and they apparently did not take much damage. Apparently I thought they had more than they did. We're not going to make much money this turn. You are the one group that's there. You can actually build stuff. They're cheap melee units, which would be good. How many melee do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna build more archers because again, the goal is to not fight in melee. Go with heavy shot or flaming shot or whatever, and just kill them from afar. If we don't have to fight in melee, it makes it much better. We're not gonna make much money this turn, so let's go ahead and we're gonna talk to the people that like us. So, Magyars,
we have need of talk,
give us money.
And also wine.
Oh, apparently it's too soon. What about you, Severes? We would really like it if you give us money. Oh, apparently it's just been too soon. Okay, well that's fine. We're gonna end the turn. We don't necessarily need them to give us money. Not being able to encamp really hurt. I probably should have, encamped those 2 instead of trying to fill up their unit blocks. So we're gonna go after the eastern separatists, and we're just gonna keep burning the world from one end of the map to the other. Because really, if you're playing the Huns, why would you play the Huns if you weren't, unless you're gonna watch the world burn? So, I wonder how the Romans and the Eastern Romans are doing. Sometimes, really early, they both just disappear. Sometimes one holds out for quite a while, sometimes they both do okay. It really depends on how a couple of the early battles randomly turn out. It would be actually rather convenient if they stick around, just because they're kind of the easy armies to fight. Although it'd be helpful if they're weakened enough that they don't have 40 different legions. Military alliance. What does a military alliance do? How about instead of a military alliance, we go with a Oh, we already have a defensive alliance. Out of curiosity, what marriage? Shrewish. No. Heck no. So we'll do a military alliance, but you have to give me more money than that. I need at least 1,000.
I do not hold with overlord.
Well, this would get him a. I don't really care about the authority. Plus one influence. You need to have children. Sure, I'll take the marriage. It means you like me more, and next turn maybe you'll give me money. Anything that will get you to give me money is all I really care about. I am down in money. It's winter, so we really need to make sure we encamp this turn, so that we can build money. Okay, so you're going to move just past. Oh no. To here. And a little bit more. Now your integrity is getting pretty low. I may have to do some things to build more integrity. Or I can convert this now. You're making so much food. I'm gonna knock this down and build something else. I'm gonna build my military buildings. So we're gonna go ahead and knock that down. We'll get a little bit of money from it, hopefully. And it'll be better. Okay, so you are just gonna march to here.
Tengri guides my steps. You have more orders?
Is it worth decimating? I'm still waiting for some of these to come up. Decimating seems like a bad idea. It's really sad that this dude's integrity is so low. Out of curiosity, what are we looking at here? You need to be a Grand Despoiler. That's huge to have that there. You can be a Dread Rider, just so we have that. You can be a Dread Rider. Everyone's married, mostly to good wives too. You got stuck with what is she? You got stuck with someone who's shrewish. And what time do you call this to get in from campaigning? Pah! More drinking! Don't you dare be sick! Apparently, shrewish is not fun to be around. Are we encamped you? We need to encamp you. Now, you are getting very close to being able to pop out that next horde. So that's good. I'll bring him around here. Try to keep a little distance. Technically they're in the same region, but and then one camp. That means we're making money. Making money is always better than losing money, and we're close to being able to produce that. Let's look at our armies. You are sitting at an army of 20 units with still like 6 turns to recover. You are looking at up to 8 turns to recover. You're a full army. These, if I'm not an auto-resolve, these units aren't going to take much damage. These units are going to take the brunt of any battle. So really having them maxed out is what I need. These guys just need to be able to finish or mop up, and what they're really damaged in is because I chose to take them into combat. Now I could get rid of these because I think what I could buy otherwise would be cheaper. I want you to get some experience, so go ahead and hinder this army for the sole purpose of getting some experience. Try not to get hurt this time. Oh, you succeeded. Good. That should give you experience. A wise woman. I don't care about that. What I need to give you is cunning. Actually, no. Let's give you other things you can do. Assassinate is good, but that's a zeal action. Ooh, this is fun. That went to cunning action. It's authority. Nope, but I don't think I get it. Huh. Do I get part of the corruption? Ooh, I can begin stealing people. That's always fun. You're irresolute and stupid. You're a terrible, terrible spy. Opportunism. This is where I start stealing from you. I want to come down here to exploit corruption. Then I'm just going to march him somewhere really rich and steal money. That is going to be his goal in life, is to steal me money. With that in mind, can I buy another one of these agents? Is there any agent that I can buy? No. Agents. Nothing in here.
For the gods.
Agents. Nothing there.
Come,
Agents.
share my fire.
I can buy another spy. An artisan. So we're gonna buy you.
Yes.
And we're gonna do that. We are gonna march you somewhere far away with the sole purpose of
Moving
you know, gaining endless money. You will go to Constantinople, he'll go to Rome maybe, I don't know, and they'll just earn me money. I don't know how much money it'll bring in. It may bring in like nothing, but it'll be fun. Gives me something to do. Okay, so we're gonna go to end the turn. And maybe I'll be able to snag a few other agents. If I can take more, you know, some priests or some stuff, I can begin messing with regions before I get there. Starting some rebellions and generally toppling or causing internal strife within nations can make it easier when I get there, because then they won't have the resources in theory to support giant, you know, 7-8 stack armies or 8 stacks of armies. And I'm going to be rolling in with, you know, 2 or 3 full stacks, and if they can only have 2, it makes it much easier for me to crush any existing forces using the internal issues. Well, we're coming up to the end of this episode of our Weekend Warriors, the White Huns. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We'll end the video as soon as we finish this. So subscribe and like. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to let me know below. I'll probably do, once I'm done with the White Huns, a version of this using either Medieval 2 or Total War Warhammer. So if you would like to see something like this, where we can maybe watch the world burn as chaos, or do something like Oddball and Medieval or 2, let me know, so we can vote on that. This campaign has a long way to go, of course, but it's always good to know what people are interested in. So we're gonna go to the end of the video here. Like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.